So I'm just going to make a quick video to show you how to differentiate. So the basic rules of differentiation, as this seems to be just catching out a couple of people. When you are differentiating, we'll start with the first one here. So what you're basically doing is you're taking each term. Now a term is a part that is separated by a positive, a plus, or the minus part. So this is the first term over here. The second term, 3x, and the third term is minus 2. So you're applying the rules to each one to differentiate them. So what are the rules? The rules are that you are taking the power and you're taking this 2 here, okay, and you're bringing that down and you're multiplying it by what's already in the front here. So you're multiplying it by 2, so it's 2 times 2, get rid of that, 2 multiplied by 2, and then that power goes from x to the power of 2 down to x to the power of 1. So x to the power of 1 is just x. So the 2, the power, comes down, it is multiplied by that number, so it's the power of 2, so you're multiplying it by 2, and then you're reducing that power from 2 down to 1. And that gives you 4x. Okay. The second one here is just going to be 3, because anytime you have x on its own, you just get rid of the x and you keep whatever number is beside it. You keep the sign of that as well. So the x disappears and you're left with plus 3, and a constant, which in this case is the minus 2, that just disappears. When you differentiate a constant, you get 0. So your answer here, and that is dy dx, is 4x plus 3. So if we say that y, squeeze that in here, y is equal to 2x squared plus 3x minus 2, then dy dx is 4x plus 3. So for the second example here, what is our power? So I'm going to highlight the powers in each one of these here. Now you'll note that there isn't a power beside that x. It's automatically, when there isn't a power present, it's automatically to the power of 1. So that 3 comes down here and it's multiplied by, and then 6x to the power of 2. So your power has gone from to the power of x to the power of 3 down to x to the power of 2. Okay, and this 3 here has come down and is now multiplied by this 6 at the start. Okay, so for the next one, we keep the minus. You always keep the signs as well. If there's a minus in here, there's going to be a minus in the dy dx. 4x squared. So it is to x to the power of 2. So you're multiplying it by 2. And it's 4x to the power of 1. Okay, so that power drops down from 2 down to 1. And again, we just don't put that in when it's a power of 1. And this one here is the x just disappears. Now, why does that x disappear? Because that is x to the power of 1. There's no power there. It's automatically x to the power of 1. So that power drops to x to the power of 0. And x to the power of 0, well, that's equal to 1. So it's 2 multiplied by 1, which is just 2. This disappears. It's a constant, so that's gone from your dy dx. So any multiplication, 3 multiplied by 6 gives you 18. 18x squared minus 2 multiplied by 4 is 8x plus 2. So that is dy dx. And the last example here. Okay, so let's highlight our powers. 5 in there, 3 in here, and there's no power there, so that is it means x to the power of 1. Okay. So that becomes now, there is no number in the front here, so the 5 just comes down and stays as 5x to the power of 4. Okay, the 3 comes down here, gets multiplied by the 4, so 3 multiplied by 4 is 12x to the power of 2. And that becomes, that is minus x, which is minus 1x. So you're just left with the minus 1. The x disappears there on that.